Stigma surrounding mental health in African American communities have caused a lot of silent suffering. Without mental health practices or resources, we cannot be healthy. African Americans are 20% more likely than the general population to experience serious mental health issues. When I was 14 years old, I was very suicidal. I had been homeless for a few months living at the Salvation Army with my mother and younger brother. During this time, my mental health was failing. It showed academically, socially, emotionally. I felt as if I had no one to talk to. I feared that none of the doctors could understand or relate to what I was going through because they didn't look like me. I didn't want to go to my family because I didn't want to be seen as weak. And there's the stigma. Around the same time, I had an internship through the Boys and Girls Club at the University of Wisconsin Hospital in the Neurointensive Care Unit, where I studied how direct trauma affects the brain. From my internship, I learned when you isolate yourself and your thoughts, these changes can alter your life because they make it harder to function the way you used to and relate to others. After these events, I needed to break the cycle of silence and create places for people to be vulnerable and honest about their mental health. So I founded and am now president of an organization called Speak and Be Heard. Speak and Be Heard is a club for all students from all backgrounds to come, listen, and tell their own story. And overall, is a support group. In the future, I plan to be a neurosurgeon while doing research on how psychological trauma affects the brain, and not expressing these traumatic events can damage your mental health. As Youth of the Year, I would be the one who speaks out about the stigma surrounding mental health in the African American community. One of my goals is to build off the organization I've already created by creating more presentations, workshops, and more safe spaces for storytelling.